Hello friends, happy Friday. I feel like I've lived a whole weekend already and it's not even Friday. But hello, when you pop on, let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to leave you guys the link right here. So this is where you can find the 70% off sale. I really want you guys to check that out because the items are going to be selling out soon with the month coming to a close, which I can't believe August is almost done. Like, what? I swear this year is flying by as fast as it possibly can. So crazy. All right, I'm going to send out my text notification so everybody gets alerted that we're live so they can come join. And then I'm also going to share this to my other pages here on Facebook. But when you pop on, say hello. I am so tired. I am so tired today. Like, it has officially hit me, and I like slept in. You'd think that I would be like all refreshed, but no ma'am. I am run down. We went to that concert on Wednesday and that was so much fun. The band was so good live. And yeah, we ended up staying out really late. Like the show went till like 10:30 and the drive was like a 40-minute drive. So it took us a while to get home. And then Thursday, which was yesterday, we hosted a bunch of our friends over, friends and family, well, almost all family, over for a sushi night at our house. We had a friend visiting from out of town and they left today. So we wanted to like do something really fun for their last night. So we hosted this. We have a friend who's a private chef and he's a private sushi chef. And so he came over and like did up our whole kitchen with sushi. And we just like all hung out in the pool and the kids played, truly forgetting that it wasn't summertime. My kids didn't go to bed till like 11 o'clock. I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be so dead tomorrow. Luckily, like they got up and they got out of the house and stuff, but my goodness, it's been like a go, go, go hosting eventful 2 days. I am beat. You're not going to do anything today. And then tomorrow we have, Ryan's high school reunion. And then Sunday, I have my very good friend's baby shower. So it is just this whole week. And I knew that coming into this week, it was going to be jam-packed like that. But nothing prepares you for the lull of it, you know? We're getting older. We cannot party like we used to. All right, so for today's coverage, I'm literally only doing makeup because I have to film like 2 or 3 things for upcoming Labor Day sales, which I'm so excited about. There's some really good sales about to start. And then there's a couple sales that are already started, like the unique 70% off sale, and then vintage boho bags. They have the really cute Louis Vuitton like fringe purses. Their sale started yesterday. They're doing a 40% off site-wide sale. Go and say the word bag and I could give you my link to shop them. They also have watch bands, they have beanies, they have hats, they have keychains. So even if you're like, oh, I can never fit in my budget a Louis Vuitton purse, there's some other stuff on there and everything's authentic. Like it's all real Louis Vuitton. So that's super exciting. And then the rest of the sales I feel like really start this coming week. I know of a couple. There's like Pink Lilies that's going to be happening soon. There's Fancy, of course, that they're going to have one. Who else? Banana White usually does one for Labor Day. So make sure that you are following me on Instagram because on my Instagram stories where I post most of the sales that happen, just because it's quick and it's easy and I can give you the direct link to shop. So make sure if you aren't already that you're following me on Instagram. And then how to see the Instagram stories is you're going to go ahead and click on the profile picture on Instagram and the stories play. So that's where I'm going to post like all of the current sales that are happening as they happen. And I'll keep that posted and like updated for like each sale. I'm going to show you what the bag, there's a ton of bags, but this one's my recent favorite. Looks like this. And then it's a real Louis Vuitton. They just repurpose it. So it's super fun. And you don't have to do the fringe. They have these without the fringe. They have them all shapes, all sizes. They have some really unique, cool pieces. So again, just say the word bag and I can give you the link to shop them. But 40% off a Louis Vuitton bag. Yes, please. That's usually, actually, fun fact, I got that one in their Labor Day sale last year. When I am shopping for a bag, that's usually when I wait for on Vintage Boho, is their Labor Day sale is always the best. Like, it's better than Black Friday. It's better than like anything. It's so good. So if you're like, should I wait? Should I get it now? Yes, I would. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just press this in all over. I'm using the concealer now just as a little spot treatment. And then on my coverage today, I did my BB Tinted Moisturizer. It's light, it's fresh, it's easy, and it has SPF in it. So if I were to go outside today, my skin would be protected. So I love that. So if you have like really difficult skin with aging, like you have combination skin and you are really trying to take care of your skin, doing the BB cream is one of the best options because of that SPF, and it's a moisturizer. So it's not super thick and suffocating, and you can mix it with any of your foundations. You can apply it first and then apply another foundation on top of it, or vice versa. Like if you have a favorite SPF that you already wear, you can wear that and then put the BB cream on top just to increase the coverage. Because for me, this coverage is like perfect for every day. It's not too heavy where it looks like I have a ton of foundation on, and it's not suffocating. It doesn't clog my pores, and it's just enough coverage that it's going to hide my age spots, my sunspots, my redness, but it's not so heavy that I look caked. Does that make sense? So if you're like, okay, whatever you're talking about, that's the foundation I want, that's this one. So just say the word BB and I give you the link to this, 10% off and free shipping. Otherwise, if you want my Flawless 4, which the Flawless 4 is going to be the brush that I use to put it on, the foundation we have on, the concealer you just saw me put on, and then we'll do the setting mist, which is amazing because it has primer infused in it. So you get all 4 of these, 20% off, free shipping, and you'll get a free lip scrub with your order. So say Flawless 4 and I'll give you the link to that. It's a really good starting point. So I know makeup can be super overwhelming. You're like, oh my gosh, what all do I need? What should I get? Like, I don't know. Definitely say Flawless 4. And I'm sorry, it's 35% off. 35% off. And you save so much money with doing that. And it's a really good starting point. So just say the word Flawless 4. And then speaking of saving a ton of money, the August special is still happening and still going. And what the August special is up to 70% off makeup, skincare, tools. It's crazy. There are lipsticks on there for $13. There's eyeshadow on there for $4. Like, I am telling you, the best time to shop is right now. The summer clear out sales are always the best time because you can save a ton of money and get some really awesome products. Okay, so now that we have our foundation concealer on, let's go ahead and contour. Even on the days that I'm not like wearing full ton of makeup or just really wanting to put any effort really, I swear by doing this, just a little bit of contour makes such a big difference. And not only how your makeup looks, how warm your skin looks, like it just really sets the tone. And it's super easy if you're using this product. This is called the Bare You All-in-One Color Stick. They come in colors for contour, blush, highlight, eyeshadow, lipstick. So that's what's really cool. I'm using the color Chocolate Souffle, which is kind of like a darker, more deep undertone for contour color. But I love a bold contour. If you're more not so bold with your contour color, I would do the color Barely Bronzed. But as I always tell you guys, just private message me and I can help color match you. I'll tell you what colors you are. I'll tell you what products to get. So just say the word color match and I will private message you, or just send me a selfie facing a window and I can tell you what shades you are too. No problemo. So we're going to just blend this out by tapping it into place, and look how it just like melts into the skin. Like I'm telling you, it is the easiest thing ever. If you've ever been afraid to contour, especially with a cream, I get it. It's kind of like intimidating where you're like, oh my gosh, am I blending it too much? Is this too much? It's kind of crazy. But with this one, it just glides on, it melts into the skin like butter. But what's nice is you can still see it on your face, even after you blended it. And this brush is from Unique also. This is called the Total Package Brush. This one's rad because it has 4 brushes in one. So you get this one, and it has 2 eyeshadow brushes and a lip brush. Isn't that nice? Yes, I will give you the brush link to this, and I'll give you the contour link too. I actually do have another bundle. It's my contour bundle, and it comes with the brush, comes with the contour, and a blush. So you get blush, the contour, and this. Or I have a summer essentials bundle that actually just started today. Thank you for reminding me. And in that bundle, you get a lip mask, the BB cream, and an all-in-one color stick. So lip mask, BB cream, contour stick, and then you get the lip scrub for free. So if you want that, say summer, and I'll give you that link. So that, again, you get the BB cream in whatever color you want. You get the lip balm in whatever color you want. Then you get the lip mask in whatever color you want, and you get the lip scrub for free. So say summer, and I'll give you that link. But that bundle started today, and it goes till the 25th while supplies last. All right, so now that that's on, now we're gonna go in with the same product, but the blush version. This is in the color Peony Pink. This is just a very subtle, very pretty, like, blush pink. And it's the perfect amount of, like, flushness to your skin. So it just makes your skin look super healthy, hydrated. It's perfect. And that was Peony Pink, which, again, in the summer bundle, you're gonna get BB cream and this, plus a lip mask and a lip scrub. So definitely say the word summer, and I'll give you the link to that. Then when all your liquids and all your creams are on, that's when you're gonna go ahead and set everything. Now, setting your skin can be kind of like to each their own. It really depends on like what your skin is like you specifically. Is really gonna matter with how you set your makeup. Regardless, you should be setting your makeup no matter what. If you're putting on your liquids and your creams and then you're just going about your day and your makeup looks cakey, flaky, melty, just gross at the end of the day, it's because you didn't have anything to hold it in place. So if you have oily skin, or if you have patches of oily skin, using a translucent setting powder is going to be super crucial for you. So I love baking. It's what baking is, essentially like using the body heat in your face to set the super fine translucent powder into your skin. However, if you're dry, you obviously don't want to do that because you're going to look more dry. So like I said, it really depends on your skin type with how you should be setting your makeup. So there's that, you shouldn't mix creams and powders. So yes and no. I think it's more like you don't want to do cream on top of powder. I mean, think of it in like a baking way, or, you know, if you have all this powder and then you put liquid on top of it, like it doesn't mesh well. But if you have liquid and then you put powder on top of it, it kind of like absorbs, you know what I mean? So if you are going to do creams and liquids, you want to do them underneath your powders. So we did all of our BB cream, we did our cream contour, we did our concealer. So we did all of our liquids, and then now we're going to do all the powders. So it's kind of how you stack your face, essentially. All right, so now we're going to go with pressed powder. So regardless if you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, you should be using a good pressed powder. This one is my personal favorite. It's the pressed powder by Unique. I'm wearing it in the shade Taffeta, and this one has shea butter, vitamin E infused in it, so it's moisturizing, so it's not going to make your skin look dry. And I also swear by applying it with the biggest brush you can get your hands on, because it's going to apply evenly and evenly distributed, so you don't look cakey instead of using that little sponge. And also, these can be pigmented, so sometimes if you're using the sponge, like the color's not going to match. It's kind of funny, like if I were to literally use the sponge and put this on my face, this color would be too dark for me. But because I applied it evenly and lightly with a big brush, it's my perfect shade. So sometimes you guys crack me up because you'll get your products in the mail and you'll just wipe it on your face and you're like, the color's too dark. You have to do the whole, like, before you decide a color isn't right for you, do your whole makeup routine with that color. The whole thing. Because sometimes products oxidize, they change colors according to your skin. They also can get diluted or become darker with layering other products on top too. And it also depends how you're putting it on. Like I said, with that pressed powder, if I use a little sponge, it would be too dark for me. But because I used a big brush and applied it lightly, perfect color. Does that make sense? But as always, I always tell you guys, I'm here. You can always ask me questions. You can always message me on Facebook. I got you.
All right, now I am going to use a bronzer that's not from Unique. It reminds me of the old bronzer that was, you guys remember the old Unique bronzer in the shade Hermosa? That's what this one reminds me of. I'm going to be honest, I don't love it as much as Unique's bronzers, but we're kind of out of an option. We don't really have any bronzers, so we have to bronze, and I did way too much bronzer on my forehead. It's kind of the reason that I don't really love this one. It's like, I mean, I like it. I keep using it. Obviously, I keep going back to it, but it's like, it's sneaky. It's like not pigmented, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy bronzer. It just makes you like super thankful for like mineral-based products. Cause I'm like, oh, my other bronzer didn't do that. Again, powder brush, save the day. All right, bronzer's on. We're looking tan today. What color do I use with Scarlet? In what? Pressed powder? All right, for blush, if you guys haven't grabbed this yet, this is the Pocket Palette. This is a limited edition product. Once this is gone, it's gone. And this is on sale in the summer blowout sale. There's a ton of products, like I told you guys, that are up to 70% off. This is included. It's normally $54, I think, and it's on sale for like $25. It is such a good product. This is the blush that comes in it, and it's the shade Supple. It's this like peachy, like sheeny blush. It looks so good on your face. I cannot. It is so good. But in this Pocket Palette, you also get a lip gloss. You get the blush. You get an eyeshadow. And you get a highlight. So you get 4 really great products all in one. I'm just going to use this as our eyeshadow today. So good. So like I said, if you haven't yet grabbed the Pocket Palette, definitely do so. It's the color Red Romance. But all the products that are in the Pocket Palette are just miniature versions. So like the blush is a miniature version of the blush in the shade Supple. This eyeshadow is a miniature version of the brown color that's in palette 9. The highlight is a miniature version of Golden. So that's the thing that I truly like, is that all of these colors are like mini versions of like the stuff that I love. So needless to say, I stocked up on that. One of my faves. Okay, highlight. We're going to do the shade Blushing today. This is one of my favorites too. It has a really pretty pinky hue to it. And these highlights they're like a cream infused product, so they blend into the skin like really nicely. So we're going to go ahead and pop that on all the highlight areas. Inner corner, Cupid's bow, under the brow, all that. And then let's do brows. We're going to start off with the brow gel. This launches September 1st. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. I'm literally in love with it. It is so nice. It makes your brows look so good. Has peptides in it. It's healthy for your eyebrows. It makes your eyebrows look so fluffy and just perfect. And it helps to like laminate them in place. And it gives your eyes like a facelift, honestly. Which again, if you're not in my text service, say, what's your number? So that way I can tell you what number to text so that you get opted in to receive my notifications. I tell you guys when I go live, and then I tell you guys when there's new products launching or when things like restock that you've been waiting for. So that is the brow gel that launches September 1st. Say, what's your number if you're not in my text service yet. Now we're going to let that dry before we go in with a brow pencil, and let's do our lips. We're going to do the lip liner in Patience, which this is included in the summer sale too. And I'm going to line our lips with this. Okay. One of my favorite colors. And then now we're going to go with the lipstick in the shade Affluent. I love this color. And I was telling you guys before, I tell you guys this every time I use this color. I don't know what it is. I don't know how, but for whatever reason, this color, the shade Affluent, stays on like a lip stain. Like eating, drinking, like not having to really reapply. Like it's kind of like a trip. I don't know what it is about the formula, and you guys can attest to this. There's so many of you guys that are like, same, literally same. It stays on so well. I don't know why. So if you're like, I want a lipstick color that's subtle enough, that's not too pink, that's not too dark, this color is so pretty on all skin tones, but specifically this it stays on so well. I just realized I don't have my wedding ring on. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our lip gloss in the shade Crystal Sheen. This is just a clear gloss. My lips have been feeling so dry since our river trip. So we're literally just gonna wear this so our lips don't crack. Which I love these sheens. These high glosses make your lips look so plump. I have never gotten so many questions on if I've gotten lip filler lately than when I started wearing these in the new lip balm. I'm like, my gosh, thank you, but no. Okay, brows are dry. Let's go in with the brow pencil in the shade Medium and just give them a little bit more shape. Which, when you grab the brow gel next month, I would make sure to get the brow pencil too. Okay. This is just helpful to like fill in the sparse areas. The brow gel is really good at like shaping the brows, but then sometimes it almost shapes them to the point where I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I was sparse there. So this is helpful because you can kind of fill it in. Just where you want it. Okay, eyebrows are done. Let's finish our eyes. I'm going to take a deluxe brush. I'm going to take that eyeshadow again and just line underneath here. Give it a more like cohesive finish look. Okay. Pocket palette. I'm telling you guys, underrated. You need to get it. It's so helpful. So helpful just because it's like such an affordable way to get 4 products. You get an eyeshadow, a blush, a highlight, and a lip gloss for $25. That is so good. Okay, foundation. Everything is on. Let's go ahead and set our makeup. Which this is the setting spray, you guys, that you're going to get in my Flawless 4 bundle. As a reminder, the Flawless 4 is the BB Tinted Moisturizer, Concealer, Kabuki brush to put it on, and then this guy. This has primer infused in it, so it's going to help to hold your makeup in place, moisturize your foundation, and it's a continual mist, so you're never going to look speckled or like cakey cracky, you know what I mean? So this is another very underrated product, and it constantly sells out, so definitely say Flawless 4, and I can give you the link to snag it with that. And it's the Flawless 4 is 35% off, and you get a free lip mask. All right, now let's go ahead and do our lashes. We're going to do Quadra first. Quadra mascara is included in the summer blowout sale. It's 25% off. And again, make sure that you check out the summer sale. Just say the word sale and I can give you the link. But there's stuff on there as low as $4. My self tanner's on there, I think for like 15 bucks. It's like crazy inexpensive. It might even be cheaper than that, to be honest. There's so much goodness on there. So again, say the word sale to shop there. Say the word Flawless 4 to get my Flawless 4 bundle. The Pocket Palette is on the summer sale. So just say the word sale and I'll give you the link to it. Okay, I always like to do 2 coats of the long black bristle side and then 1 coat of the short silicone side. With Quadra, this is the mascara that has the patent pending lash growth formula in it. So it literally makes your eyelashes grow while you're wearing it, which is so rad. And then we're going to top it with the Twisted mascara. This mascara is also included in the summer blowout sale. This mascara is marked down to $15. A $15 mascara is wild, especially when it's as good as this one. Like, this is the summer blowout sale is cheaper than like prices you can get at like CVS or Walmart. Like, it's crazy. And you're actually getting good makeup that's not clogging your pores. All of this makeup, including mascaras, have skincare ingredients in them. So they're healing, they're hydrating, they're non-clogging, they're EU certified, meaning that all of these products can be sold in Europe. And Europe has some of the highest cosmetic standards of ingredients. Like they don't allow certain ingredients in their makeup. So it has to be healthy, which I love that. And we're Leaping Bunny certified, meaning that all of our products are cruelty free. You can't say that going to Walmart and buying a $15 mascara. I promise you it's packed with crap, and I promise you they are not cruelty free if they're that cheap. So the fact that you can get all of that plus a love it guarantee, everything on my website, if you don't love it for any reason, you can return it for your money back. Also crazy. So again, just say the word sale, and I give you the link to shop the crazy sale before everything sells out, because it is gearing up to the end of the month, which I can't believe it. And there, you guys, is the makeup look. Fast, easy. Ooh, you guys are falling. Caught you. Caught you. Oh, and now we're this way. Okay, hello. Now, how do I flip you? Okay, there. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, finished makeup look. Love the way it turned out. Go ahead and say product list if you want the list of everything that we used today. Say lip kit if you just want the link to the lips. But BB tinted moisturizer, don't sleep on it. It is so fantastic. Say Flawless 4 for the BB cream, concealer, brush, and setting spray. 35% off and a free gift. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow when we do our makeup for Ryan's high school reunion. It's kind of like country themed. So I'm thinking like bronzy eye, nude lip, maybe some false lashes. We'll see. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for a full glam look. Love you. Bye.